Hello everybody, I'm BillehBawb from BVR, and welcome back to another short yet sweet episode of Rec Room Weekly. We got the weekly rotation to go over, a brand new contest with a brand new Maker Pen skin, a small patch, and some stuff I missed last week. So first, let's get into that patch, which includes mirrors. Yes, that's right, this patch actually added a mirror prop, so now any room can have a mirror in it instead of just the preset ones in the dorm room and rec center. Previously, mirrors were very restrictive, and on Oculus Quest and Quest 2, they actually only reflected player models instead of the environment. But as of last update, it was changed, so now all platforms can see the environment and players when looking into mirrors. And then this update, they added it as a prop, which allows you to do all sorts of crazy stuff that you couldn't do with it before. You can scale it up to be massive and have a giant mirror floor. This could actually be useful if you have water in your map and you want it to kind of reflect things that are above the surface. You can set it to be physical and push it around a bunch and watch your reflection be pushed away from you. You can recolor the border of the mirror to be whatever color you want. Really, there's just some fun stuff you can do with this now. The mirror prop is a beta feature though, meaning you need to turn on beta content to access it, and also currently it takes 50% ink. 50% ink is like a lot. Like, think about your favorite Rec Room custom room, right? It probably uses close to 100% ink. Now imagine that room lost half of everything inside of it, except in exchange, they can put down a mirror. That's basically how much ink this mirror is taking up. Luckily, this ink cost is likely to go down in the future and once it comes out of beta, but for now, that is still crazy high. Either way, it's really nice to have this mirror prop. It's pretty fun to play around with, and it's just a good addition overall. And that's about it for the update. Let's talk about this new contest that was actually announced last week, but I didn't mention in the last video. The theme for this creation contest is Hidden Worlds. And in case you don't know, in creation contests, basically just teams of up to 6 people work on rooms for about a month, and then at the end, the rooms are all judged. There's 5 different categories, and you can earn some cool rewards for being in the top few people in the entire contest. Here is the outfit reward that you can get from this contest. You get the torso for being in the top 25, and you get the hat and the torso from being in the top 10. And then here is the Maker Pen skin that you can get for being in the top 3 of any of the 5 categories. This Maker Pen skin is alright. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be kind of hard for them to outdo themselves after how good the movie Magic Maker Pen skin was. So I was kind of expecting this Maker Pen skin to be a little bit worse, just because, like, there's no way they can live up to how good that skin was. It's still alright though, and I think it fits the theme pretty well. The build phase for the contest ends on May 3rd, so honestly at the time of seeing this, you don't have too much time left if you're just getting started now, but hopefully soon we'll be able to see some of the great rooms that the teams have been making for this contest. And of course, once the winners are announced, I will make sure to let you all know right here first thing, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see that, as well as any other Rec Room news in the future. That's about it for the Hidden Worlds contest. Good luck to anyone participating. Let's get into this week's weekly rotation of items. The Rec Center item for this week is the chicken hat, as well as the Minitron graphic cap, which I believe was supposed to be added a few weeks ago, but it like didn't work out or something, but it's back now. And then there were actually 2 other items added this week as well, in the Spring Fey Horns and the Spring Dress. I'm not sure why these aren't in the Rec Center, but hey, they're here. The weekly skin for this week is the Spring Dryad Crossbow. Every season, they have a different Dryad Crossbow for that season, and it's the same crossbow, except the colors are changed for the season. So the colors for this one are pink and green, as you can see. And here's some of the challenges that you can do to get this weekly. Sorry, I already completed Golden Trophy. The Invention Tower theme for this week is animation. That's a very broad theme, so there's a couple different cool things here this week. So if you are interested in any premium inventions under that theme, make sure to go to the Invention Tower room and check it out. And that's about it for this week's weekly rotation of items. Alright, and finally here, let's get into something small that I forgot to mention last week. I actually did know about this, it's just that last week had so much information that I ended up missing out on some small stuff like this. And of course, everyone in the comments yells at me about how I forgot it, so I figured I should mention it here, even though it doesn't really mean anything. For years now, in dorm rooms, there's been a picture of all the different activities in Rec Room as kind of a campus layout. Well, just in the last update, the First Impressions edition, this map was actually updated to include all of the new activities. I'm pretty sure this is the first time that this map has been updated since it was added, so there's quite a few changes here. There's all sorts of things here, but there's one thing in particular that caught people's eye, and that is this new construction sign in the top left. Obviously, this indicates that they're working on a new Rec Room original and that it should be coming out sometime relatively soon. And that's about all there is to say about that. Again, it doesn't really mean anything. We already knew they were working on a Rec Room original, but it is nice to have little things in the game like this to kind of add to the rec room environment or something. Okay, but actually lastly, here's a little thing for those of you who made it to the end of the video. Recently, I was sent this Reddit post that claims that there are hidden messages in the rec center, and the pictures are just of codes being like behind couches or in hidden places in the game. However, when I went to the rec center myself to see if these were there, I couldn't find anything, even in the locations that the post said they were in. So, I don't know. Honestly, these are the only screenshots of this I've seen. I haven't really seen anybody talking about it, and these screenshots could easily be faked. I mean, it's basically just text on a colored background. You can do that very easily in Rec Room. So I have no idea if these are fake or real or not or what. So if you have any information or if you've seen these texts in person in the rec center yourself, join my Discord server. There's a link in the description, and then you can send me a DM if you have more information about this. Because if this is real, obviously this is something I'd love to report on next week. I just don't want to make my like big story and put it in the title and then have it turn out to be fake, you know? So there you go. That's your homework, I guess. And that's gonna be about it for this week of Rec Room News. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure to subscribe if you want to see Rec Room News every single week, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. You know, if you enjoyed it, there's a subscribe button right there, but, you know, no pressure. Also, I think there's a video you'll enjoy right here, so click on that if you'd like to, and that's about it. See you next time.